you very much. Good morning, Nancy. You know, every time I come for an MEG press conference, it feels like I'm getting on board one of their planes. Nicely rehearsed, perfect English, warm, friendly voices. This is one of the reasons I always say, fly Malaysia Airlines. So, lagi bukan sikit lah. Besides, the louder you clap and the more questions you ask, you may stand a higher chance of winning one of the lucky draw prizes. All the happy faces. Okay, good morning. Mr. Desnish Arisakran, the Chief Commercial Officer, Airlines, Malaysian Aviation Group. Shazwan Ahmad Sabri, the Head of Airlines Global and Sales. Mr. Anita, the Head of Airlines Global Marketing. My fellow EXCO members here, Dr. Fazil Khan, is the VP Air Transport from MATTA, Dr. Hamzah Rahman, past President. Representatives of the Malaysian Aviation Group, distinguished media, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to all of you today. I am very pleased to share that MATTA is running its 57th edition of the National MATTA Fair here in Kuala Lumpur from the 5th to the 7th of September at 9:10. And once again, we are returning as the largest international travel fair in Malaysia. Now, we are equally proud to announce that the Malaysian Aviation Group, MEG, is the, once again, official airline partner and premier sponsor of the MATTA Fair KL September 2025. Now, travel is about connections of places and of people. And with the support of MEG, we have a partner that understands the importance of safeguarding these connections now and into the future. And MEG will be featuring 72 booths at the International Hall on level 3 and presenting interactive products and exclusive giveaways. And when I say 72 booths at level 3, I haven't even taken into account the other places where you will see MEG throughout the fair. Now, this MATTA Fair is set to cover a span of 40,800 square feet with 2,040 booths. That's 2,040 booths spread across 10 halls on level 3. 3 levels, my apologies. Level 1, which is domestic, and this year the level 1 domestic hall is fully vacant, fully occupied. And level 2 and 3, which will be international. And in response to the increased number of visitors, this time we've expanded the MATTA Fair footprint by opening Hall 5 on level 2, and we hope this will add more vibrancy and energy to the event. Now, for those of you who need numbers, I believe the last fair we reached about close to 1,700 booths, almost to that amount. This year it is 2040, and we have no more space left. Right? Now, just a few other announcements. Sustainability is at the very heart of MATTA's mission, and at this particular September fair, in April, we introduced the MASTI, or what we call the MATTA Eco and Sustainable Tourism Initiative, to advocate and initiate a unified strategic approach to sustainable tourism. Now, MASTI embodies MATTA's commitment in ensuring that the future of travel protects all our natural resources, our natural gems, celebrates Malaysia's rich cultural heritage, and preserves its authentic history. Now, this September, MATTA Fair will showcase our largest ever MATTA MASTI Pavilion to further amplify these efforts. Now, more details will come, stay tuned. Now, MATTA Fair offers free admission, extended hours, 10 to 9 p.m., so 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. For all 3 days, and convenient shuttle services from KL Central and Sunway Putra Mall to MyTech Kuala Lumpur. The visitors can also follow the MATTA Fair on social media, our new official Instagram page at mattafair.official for latest updates of our exciting campaigns. And so these will have updates on our very, very popular buyers contest. There will be Ride and Reels Vlog Your Journey contest and a new Spin and Win contest at Hall 5. Now, with all these exciting highlights and the valuable support of partners like MEG, we are confident that MATTA Fair September 2025 will be a landmark edition, creating opportunities, connections, and inspiration for all. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to seeing all of you at the upcoming MATTA Fair in KL in just a few short days. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nigel. Up next, we'd like to invite our Chief Commercial Officer of Airlines Business of Malaysia Aviation Group, Mr. Dinesh Arisandaran, to deliver his opening remarks.
Good morning, Nigel Wong, President of MATTA, Dr. Fazil from MATTA, Shazwan, Head of Sales, Commercial Airline Business, and fellow members from the media. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a pleasure to host you again today, this time again in Sama-Sama KLIA. I think we've probably seen it in the last round as well. So it's a pleasure to have you here. First and foremost, I would like to extend our congratulations to MATTA to the 57th edition of MATTA Fair, which will take place next week. I would like to say it's the greatest show in town that will take place next week, far better and greater than anything else you've ever heard the last few weeks, if I can put that in, right? As the national flag bearer, Malaysian Aviation Group is proud to once again lend an unwavering support to Malaysia's biggest travel fair. This partnership between MATTA and MAG represents a powerful alignment of mutual commitment to reshape the future of travel in Malaysia and beyond. Together, both our organizations aim to inspire travelers to dream bigger, explore further, and embrace more meaningful travel experience. Ladies and gentlemen, this partnership with MATTA is not all about travel alone. It's about a vision and commitment shared by two organizations to drive tourism and to put Malaysia first, especially more with the government vision of Visit Malaysia Year 2026. We are leading that vision, and we are grateful to have a strong, committed partner like MATTA. Now, as a returning official airline partner and a premium partner for MATTA Fair 2025, we're looking to transform the entire MATTA Fair experience, just like what Nigel has said, across 72 booths into a futuristic travel showcase to bring life to what our Group Managing Director, Dato' Captain Izam's vision is of MH to be one of the top global airlines by 2030. So this year, the arena of Malaysia Aviation Group will be completely different from what you've seen the years before. So if you're gonna come from MATTA, besides checking out the great deals, stop over to see the pavilion, because what we're going to showcase you this year is what a vision of the national carrier of Malaysia will be in 2030. So there's a lot more of interactive, immersive experience. There's going to be AI-driven technology. There's going to be future-forward products being shown in there as well. So it's a lot more interactive engagement that you see in the booth as well. Now, this September, we're raising the bar with, like I just said, the most dynamic MATTA Fair presence yet for MAG. There will be interactive experience featuring Malaysia Airlines and Firefly extensive network and cabin products. There will be introduction of a first of its kind AI-powered travel showcase, giving you a glimpse into how technology can redefine the way we plan and book. There will be a special meet and greet session every year since the last 3 or 4 MATTA. We've brought in Malaysia Airlines and brought in Manchester United legends. We've never let down those supporters. We have people coming in from far, from different countries to MATTA just to meet those legends and also buy packages. Now this year, I'm going to tease you, those 3 legends that come in are not just any ordinary players. They are all in the era of when they won the best of all the leagues in the championship. They are among the top 11 players. They are the best of the first squad way back then. So I can't say more than that. So people will be able to see. So if you happen to come every MATTA from previous now, very soon probably you will get all the top 11 players all signed up. It's almost a dream come true for a lot of people who love Manchester United or football as well. Now on top of that, there will be FAM engagement, JDT engagement and all that as well. There will be instant rewards for every booking and exciting redemption gifts across as well. Now, in terms of our offering, Malaysia Airlines will be offering up to 30% off fares across our global network, both on the economy and business class. Meanwhile, Firefly will start with an all-in return fare from 59 ringgit. And the same deal is applicable on MalaysiaAirlines.com for those who are staying outside KL City. right? So if you're outside the city, you're somewhere else, KL, don't worry, we still got the deal of Malaysia Airlines covered. But if you're within KL, the best deal is in MATTA because there are greater offerings there with cruise, ground operators and all that, right? So there's a lot more in there as well. Now, if I can give you a tip where I'm hoping that the media could share with the customers that come to MATTA, if you want great deals in MATTA, this is the tip. If you want great deals in MATTA, go to the booths that are decorated with blue and orange. You know why blue and orange? Those are Malaysia Airlines and Firefly appointed agents. They have our best deals. So remember, right? Go to the booths that are decorated or dressed with the blue or orange because they have our best deals guaranteed, right? Now, Malaysia Airlines will also be offering 20% off ancillary products, including seat selection, extra baggage, golden lounge access, and similarly on Firefly as well. Not only that, for those who have signed up for our award-winning travel and lifestyle loyalty program, Enrich will also be given a 48 hours priority access to the sale beginning on 2nd September. Enrich members will also enjoy additional 5% off their booking. So when I say 30%, Enrich members will get an additional 5%. You get 5x Enrich money points, and you get 3x bonus Enrich points as well on top of all of it. Now, together with this, the MAG ecosystem, which is MH Holidays and Journeyfy, also have their offerings as well. Both Journeyfy and MH Holidays will also be present in MATTA Fair on the ground floor as well. Now, on top of all of that, the lucky winners who purchase packages and ticket in MATTA, there's a buyer's contest that you stand a chance to win flight tickets, whether on business or economy class, to Paris, Narita, Auckland, Perth, Korea, London, and many more, right? So come into MATTA, get a package, you're standing a chance to win lucky draws as well. Now, this is our way to reward our customers, inspiring them to dream bigger with their travel plans as well. So ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I just want to re-emphasize that we are thankful with our partnership with MATTA. We believe that this MATTA, unlike any other MATTA, will be the far biggest and greatest one as well. It's also heading to year end. So you get fantastic packages coming across. We've got a lot of agents that will be dressed with the blue and orange. So once again, go to those agents which are dressed with blue and orange, right? Because they really do have the best deals in town. And they could give you a lot more offerings and packages as well. Now, on top of that, for the friends in media, as always, every MATTA, we announce something great and special, together with the presence of our group managing director as well. This MATTA, we've got great, exciting news from a lot of things standing up from our press conference on the 5th of September, on a Friday, which is the opening of MATTA as well. So I hope we'll see you there, because this time we've got really big news to share. Just like every other time we've been on the expansion mode. Hope to see you there for some interesting news. We would love to tease you more, but I think you probably would know what it is already with all the things that we're trying to do as well. So with that, thank you very much, and on behalf of Malaysian Aviation Group, we thank the media for being here, and we thank the team from MATTA for letting us again to be your partner as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Desnesh. And now we are opening the floor for questions. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome your questions. However, we kindly encourage them to remain relevant to today's announcement. The floor is open. If you'd like to ask a question, maybe raise your hands, introduce yourselves, your name, your media, and can we pass the microphone to the lady over there, please?
Hi, I'm Hira. I'm one of the online media.
Which online media are you from, sorry?
Online media blogger.
Okay.
Can I ask a question to Mr. Desnesh? We have seen a lot of travel plans recently promoting heavy discount and giveaway. How is MAG negotiating its MATTA Fair offering beyond just lower fares? And travelers often compare based on price alone. How does MAG use its premium services like business class, loyalty reward, and seamless connectivity to add value to the customer? Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, that's an interesting point as well. There has been lots of travel fairs in the market, which actually, number one, it's good because demand is actually growing. Number two, we think competition is also good because you have lots of travel fair, but there'll be one travel fair that you'll remember always for many things. I'll address the first point, right? Why MATTA is always important, and why MATTA Fair together with Malaysia Airlines give you the best deal. Because number one, Nigel just shared the amount of booths that are in existence in MATTA. Far bigger, far greater, you can fact check me as well, than any other trade fair that happened in this country. The biggest is MATTA Fair, that's number one. Number two, the amount of agents, the amount of beyond just travel, because MATTA Fair has just not airlines, or Malaysia Airlines, or Firefly, or Maswings, or Amal. You also have a lot more ground operators from resorts, hotels, cruise, and all that, right? So we believe the MATTA Fair is actually the one that has the best deal in all that. There is a second question, beyond just fares. So Malaysia Airlines positioned ourselves, just like what our group managing director said, to a premium outlook, right? We don't just offer fares to our customers. What's more important to customers is a sense of confidence when you book, that there will be an airline that will take care of you throughout that journey. A hassle-free experience, whether it's a refund of your booking, whether it's a change of your booking, whether it's to take care of your journey on board, whether it's an in-flight experience that you need, whether you're a senior citizen, whether you're a family traveling with kids. Our commitment is to take care of that across segment, to give you one of the best hospitality you experience with that. So unlike the other carriers, which I don't want to comment, but for as far as we are concerned as the national carrier of Malaysia, we want to make sure that we're just not offering fares to a customer. We want to make sure that we're offering product, we're offering you an experience, we're offering you a memorable holidays throughout your journey, right? So you may have a lot of things that you want to plan out. If you're a corporate segment, you've got a lot of business to look at, meetings to take care of. Let us worry about your flight and all the details of that, we will take care of that. And I think that's what we are anchoring to with Malaysia Airlines. On the other hand, we also got Firefly. Firefly offers you affordable fares, and Firefly is now operating out of KLIA. So what we want to do with Firefly is just not fares, but we want to give you options, right? Options for passengers to choose beyond just one flight time, multiple schedules as well. So combining the synergies of both Malaysia Airlines and Firefly operating out of KLIA, the customers have a variety of choice now to pick, especially Malaysians as well. And I hope that answers your question.
I want to add on to that. Funny thing is, I fly a lot of Malaysian Airlines. So I think I'm in the best position to comment on what Mr. Desi just said. Not just because they are official airline partner, but actually over the years, I think most of you have come to realize that the airline itself has made marked efforts, in improving everything from their flight times, the delivery of the service, the quality of the service. And I would also like to say that at this point, while a carrier like Malaysian Airlines may seem to be a little bit more premium than some of the other airlines around, it is still very affordable, all right? So I do buy all my tickets because of that mixture of comfort and affordability. Now, I think more importantly though, what Desi has just said is also very key. Customers today are looking for choice, right? I don't just want to buy a bus ticket, get on the bus. I want all my comforts. I want the ability to choose and customize my experience. And so I think moving forward, airlines, like any other evolving business, need to take this into account. The customer wants to be able to control, to determine what they want, to be flexible in their arrangements, and this is what partners like Malaysia Aviation Group is offering. So, out of 9 out of 10 flights that I've taken, they've always gotten me to the destination on time. So to the MEG team, fantastic work on that. I think the flight times are markedly improved, they're fantastic. And the one time that I'm late, was probably because we had to spend 5 to 10 minutes waiting on the tarmac for a parking bay, right? So on that note, well done, and we're looking forward to a very, very much improved airline in the next coming couple of years.
Thank you, Mr. Desi, and thank you, Ms. Nigel. Yes, sir.
Hi, my name is Norma. For Mr. Desi, how does MEG plan to leverage this partnership to capture a larger share of outbound and inbound travel markets? And with Malaysia chairing ASEAN this year, are there specific regional routes or tourism corridors that MEG hopes to strengthen through MATTA Fair promotions? And for Nigel, if you can share some target for your sales target this year, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Dennis.
So, in terms of the first question, how do we see outbound travel for MATTA as well? I think, so I address you, right? Number one, the outbound travel has been very strong, right? Demand has been growing on double digit. I think Malaysia tourism has also been growing, whether it's inbound, outbound, both have been growing as well. Now, we see it as offering a variety of choice and packages to customers on MATTA, beyond just great deals. So if you see Malaysia Airlines deal out there, it gives you not just fares, it gives you a level of comfort, like I just said just now. It gives you flexibility in terms of holidays may change, right? So the deals that are going out for Malaysia Airlines gives you a lot more convenience and comfort. For example, if you book on Malaysia Airlines now, our lowest fare gives you 20 kg baggage, right? Unlike what we've done before, we've changed that as well to become more premium. So it gives you the convenience to do it. Our highest fare, or we don't call it the highest fare, or we call it the affordable horizontal fare, gives you a chance of flexibility of changing your travel as well. Now, in terms of destinations that we see with ASEAN Chairmanship as well, ASEAN has also been growing very strongly for us, right? The demand for going into Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, a lot more of that is coming there. And I think that's what you hear on the 5th September press conference on how Malaysia Airlines is expanding to meet that demand. So I'd rather keep it for the 5th September, together with our Group Managing Director, to share that interesting news. So you may want to hold on to that and come on the 5th September and the year is up. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so traditionally, MATTA fare, year on, fare by fare, we normally target around 250 million in sales. So this fare is no different. However, that being said, we're a little bit more optimistic because with the push, right, by the government on the BM 2026 campaign, and also because there has been a lot of renewed interest and strong interest in intra-ASEAN travel, we are expecting purchases, right, to skew a lot more towards that end between ASEAN nations, and also to see an increase in domestic travel spending. I mean, if you come to the MATTA fairs now, and the one coming up, we've got a lot of new products and attractions that are being offered. A lot of our principals, or a lot of the exhibitors have come up with creative new packages and attractions. And so we believe that will actually encourage more spending, especially on the domestic level as well.
Thank you. Any other questions from the floor? There.
Good morning. I'm Thomas from Malaysia News Channel. I'd like to ask for April, there was favorite destinations, which is experience KLIA, as well as Macau as an international destinations. What will be the coming September favorite destinations for local and foreign?
So the question was addressed to
Anyone.
both.
Sorry.
So maybe I'll address it from an airline perspective, and then Nigel can say overall. From an airline perspective, last MATTA, and we believe this MATTA, quite interesting, the last MATTA of the destination that was really hyped up or really got us a lot more demand was actually Da Nang, was Chiang Mai, and Trivandrum, Kerala as well. It's got us a lot more interest. So Paris was the other one as well, the long haul. So interestingly, one of the top selling routes that we had was actually Trivandrum, Da Nang, Chiang Mai, Paris. So it's quite niche, but places like Trivandrum was highly in demand of our tickets as well. And we expect the same for this MATTA as well. Well, on the 5th, we'll announce something special. Maybe it'll also pick up, right? So those are the destinations that we've seen interesting. I think probably because a lot more Malaysian outbound travelers are also looking at just beyond holidays. Some are looking at probably a lot more of medical tourism. So what we realized with Kerala, because we got Cochin and Trivandrum, a lot of Malaysian travelers were interested to go to for medical tourism. We're looking to just maybe soul search, a couple of just rest, enjoy the landscape, the coconut trees, and the rest of it, right, that Kerala offers. So interestingly, we've seen a high pickup on these niche routes compared to all the mature routes that we have as well. Not that they never sell. The last MATTA of sale was the record highest. We also believe that this MATTA we will break all-time record in sales for Malaysia Aviation Group as well.
think on MATTA's side, the official favorite destination for Malaysia locally is going to be Sabah this year, right? They of course will be promoting a lot of their sustainable tourism products, right? I believe in the recent news, the minister has already said as much, and Sabah is looking to position itself that way, right? In terms of international destinations, though, we have actually quite a number of international tourism organizations coming in. And we sort of look at some of the favorites that will be there. China, Korea, and Japan will be there. I think China, we have an increased presence as well, with many of the local precincts, provinces will be participating. And that will probably give consumers a lot more choice, especially since they will also be promoting many new destinations within China. Now, in terms of locally as well, we have a very big presence coming from Johor. So I think this year at the domestic hall, Malaysians can actually truly expect to discover a lot more about Johor itself than in the past few MATTA fairs. Personally, I'm very excited about it. In short though, I think we're seeing very strong international presence. And as far as some of the other interesting NTOs that will be there, it's all in the fact sheet that's been given to you. We're looking at Guam and we're looking at Uzbekistan. I've been meeting with the Uzbekistan ambassador, right, and he has been conjuring up a lot of very, very interesting plans. So those of you who are hungry, when you come to the MATTA fair, here's a tip: go to Uzbekistan.
So I guess, Thomas, you have to wait till 5th of September. Please join us in that press conference, okay? Thanks, Thomas, for your question.
Second question would be, would it be pickleball as well as a B2B on the day before the MATTA fair?
Not this fair, we are fully full up, so there are no rooms for pickleball courts. But to everybody who's recording this, pickleball in Kuching is happening in October. Sign up, there are a lot of fantastic prizes, and it's going to be a fun event. Now for the B2B, we plan to do it once a year, so for now it will be at the first edition of every MATTA fair. So not this fair, Thomas.
One question from Mr. Darish. Interactive cabin experience. The previous was an A330 demo. What will be for this September?
I wish we could buy a new one just like that, right? No. So the interactive cabin experience that we have is completely different. So the Neo is our flagship, right? There'll be a lot more shared during the 5th September press conference of the Neos as well. But the interactive cabin is a lot more of destination in that this time. I would like to tease a lot more, but I can tell you this: you can walk into a place that will feel that you went to that destination and take a picture and go back like as if you went to those destinations. It's an immersed experience feeling of that destination. Now, if I'm going to tell everything, then it spoils the fun, right? So you got to come and experience that. It's one off. It's probably not in any of Malaysian trade fair before. I can assure you that, in fact, none of this has been organized in any of this Asia Pacific trade fair. What you will see from a digital interactive experience is one of the very first as well. It's also to showcase the vision that our group managing director has on where we want to be on 2030, like I shared, right? Because AI, digitalization, and all that is where we want to be. So this year, we want to show a lot more technology front as well. Things that will come, things that are already happening in Malaysia Airlines, and things that customers can look forward to as well.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Next up, we have, yes, the beautiful lady with the dog.
Hello, hi gentlemen. My name is Marila from Siniman.com.my. Okay, I would like to ask a question. For MATTA future collaboration with Malaysia Airlines, is it we are looking for a long term or a short term? And for Mr. Nigel, can I know the expected crowds on that day and what MATTA will help to help on the logistics and the traffic? Thank you.
It's a very interesting question. I think like all partners, we have a mutual understanding. Number one is we're very committed to drive the government's vision. So in order to find a partner to drive the vision, you have to be long term. So as far as the Malaysia Aviation Group MATTA is concerned, we have been working very closely the last couple of years very strongly. And if you notice, every MATTA, our activation together with our team for MATTA has been different. That shows that our commitment is not just one-off. We are definitely looking at long-term. But as all two organizations, there are a lot of things that are being discussed and all that. But the end of the day is driving the government vision of next year Visit Malaysia 2026 and beyond. So we are indeed committed for the long term as well. And also being the national carrier of Malaysia, it makes sense that we are looking for a long-term partnership to drive the trade fairs as well.
I'm just going to add on to what Mr. Desnich just said. For me and for MATTA, the partnerships that we have rely basically very heavily on one simple thing: the willingness to innovate and to drive change, right? So first, when we select our partners, it's not just about the commercial aspect of the partnership, but also whether both organizations can align and move forward together. So on that note, we've actually seen a very long journey actually by partnership standards, I believe, right, between MEG and MATTA. And all I can say at this point is we are looking forward to seeing the partnership grow, and take it to the next level. Now, in terms of numbers, MATTA Fair has always clocked between 120,000 to 150,000 visitors at MITEC. So we are looking at roughly the same range again. Now, what are we doing to help with the traffic scenario? Well, we have been running the free shuttle services from Sunway Putra as well as KL Central. I believe at this point we have 24 buses on the road. 24 buses with intervals of around 15 to 20 minutes?
5-10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes, sorry. I obviously don't take the shuttle, so I probably should do it right, smarter there. 5 to 10 minutes, so the wait is going to be minimal. We work very closely with DBKL and the police to ensure that these buses have clearer, smoother access to the venue. And we've seen a marked uptake, usage of these buses by passengers coming to the MATTA Fair, right? Now, hopefully in the future, we will be able to work closely with more mobility partners. And of course, I think in the next 2 years or so, I believe the MRT Line 3 is going to be built and will offer direct access to MITEC as well. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other questions from the floor? Yes, Mr. Thomas.
This is a question for Mr. Nigel. It's regarding MSD. What's the progress of tour operators, agents towards complying or achieving the MSD requirements in terms of wildlife conservation, marine conservation, and cultural and historic preservations, and also social, economic benefits, and the requirements of GSTC. Okay.
Well, Thomas, there's a lot of questions in one sentence. Okay, I'll just keep it short and simple. MSD is a program that was designed by MATTA to help our agents, our members, sort of get trained, get skilled, and get accredited. Because as most of us know, there is a big emphasis now on sustainability. And tourism is no stranger to that. And especially with new emerging markets from the West, and even China and India, there is a greater demand for sustainable tourism products, right? And so one of the objectives of MSD is to help our members prepare, upskill, and tool, in order to meet that demand. But more importantly also, MSD is also a public awareness campaign. It's not good just educating the agents themselves, but it's also our mission to help educate Malaysians on the importance of preserving and cultivating, not just preserving, and cultivating the culture and the natural resources and the gems that we already have. And in short, by doing this, we hope that MATTA will be able to play a small part in ensuring that Malaysia maintains its position, as one of those destinations that are not only viable cost-wise, but are also very, very authentic and attractive. So, Thomas, I hope that answers your question in a nutshell. Yeah. Now, as for the GSTC is one of the standards that MATTA is adhering to. We use it as a guideline, although there are many other standards out there. And while MATTA is aligned with the GSTC principles, we are encouraging all our members to find the right program that is suited for their business, and in one way or another, get accredited, and be upskilled, right, when it comes to running a sustainable tourism business.
Thank you, Mr. Nigel. Thank you, Thomas.